Life isn't fair, buddy. I have important things to do. If you want to stand around all day, be my guest. But I'm not.
Surely the flight must have some kind of in-flight purchase options.
You know, I really don't have time for this. We have standards here, and quite frankly, you're just not meeting them.
Oh, where's my card? My card. Ice this one. Excuse me. There's a line, ma'am.
You're talking to me. I was actually in line before. I just had to go get something else, so I was here first.
I've been standing here for quite a long time, and I never saw you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you calling me a liar? Just because you didn't see me doesn't mean I wasn't here.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying I didn't see you before.
Maybe you were too busy looking at the clearance rack. You look like you can't afford anything here anyway, so.
There's no need to be rude.
Okay, so now I'm rude. Okay. Just because I tell the truth, I'm rude? You know what? If you can't handle the truth, maybe you shouldn't be shopping in a place like this.
I'm just trying to point out that there's a line, which I've been standing in. That's all.
Okay. Well, maybe you should pay more attention next time. I don't have all day to stand around and wait.
Neither do I. But that doesn't mean we get to skip ahead of others. It's just a common courtesy.
Common courtesy? Look, I've got places to be, and I don't need some lectures from someone like you.
Someone like me? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know exactly what I mean. And just look at you. Clearly don't belong in a store like this. You are wasting everyone's time.
I belong here just as much as anyone else. There's no need to make this personal.
Please, you're the one making this a big deal. I just want to check out and leave.
And so do I. But I was here first. And I'm asking you to respect that.
Oh, respect? Don't make me laugh. Respect is earned, and you haven't earned anything from me.
I'm not asking you for your respect, just for you to follow the same rules as everyone else.
Rules? You think this is about rules? Babe, this is about reality, and in reality, people like me get things done, while people like you get in the way.
You don't know anything about me.
You're just a roadblock in my day.
That's incredibly unfair and narrow-minded. We're all just trying to get through the day.
Yeah, well, some of us have more important things to do, so why don't you just step aside and let me finish up here?
I can't do that. It's not right.
It's not right. Who cares about right? This isn't some moral high ground. I mean, it's a store. Get over yourself.
I'm not trying to make this difficult. I'm just asking for a little fairness.
Fairness? Life isn't fair. If you haven't learned that by now, you are clearly in for a rude awakening.
Maybe so, but we can still try to treat each other with a little bit of decency.
Decency? Don't talk to me about decency. If you had any decency, you'd step aside and let me check out.
And if you had any decency, you'd wait your turn like everyone else.
You know what? This is pointless. You are obviously too stubborn to see reason.
And you're too entitled to see anyone else's perspective.
Oh, entitled. You think I'm entitled? I'm just trying to get what I deserve.
And what about what I deserve? Don't I deserve to be treated with respect too?
Respect? For you? That's a joke.
I'm not joking. Everyone deserves respect no matter who they are.
Maybe in your fantasy world, but here, in the real world, people like me get things done and people like you just, well, complain.
It's clear this isn't getting us anywhere. We need to find a way to resolve this without all this hostility.
Fine. You want to resolve this? Let me go ahead and we'll both be done with it.
That's not a resolution. That's you getting your way.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how things work.
Well, not today, and not with me.
Ladies, what's going on here?
This woman is trying to cut in line and then accuses me of skipping her. She's lying.
Ma'am, how about you calm down? There's no need to shout here.
Oh, don't tell me to calm down. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at her. She doesn't even belong in this store.
Ma'am, that's completely inappropriate. We don't judge people based on their appearance here.
Oh, really? Well, maybe you should start. I mean, look at her clothes. She's obviously not a customer you want.
I'm just trying to make my purchase like everyone else. I don't understand why this is turning into such a big deal.
Okay, let's just all take a deep breath and sort this out calmly.
Sort it out? What is there to sort out? I was here first. Now she's making a scene for no reason.
All right, can we please just go over what happened from the beginning, please?
Fine. I stepped out of line for a second to put something back. When I returned, she was standing here, claiming she was next. But I was first.
That's not what I saw. And that's definitely not what happened before she tried to cut me in line.
Okay, I see where the confusion might be, but yelling and insulting each other isn't going to help.
Insulting? I'm just stating facts. She's probably just here to waste your time.
Ma'am, that's really uncalled for. We don't treat customers that way.
Thank you. I just want to be treated fairly.
Fairly? Babe, life isn't fair. You should know that by now.
Okay, let's just focus on resolving this. Ma'am, if you stepped out of line, it's understandable there might have been some confusion.
Confusion? Huh, the only confusion here is her thinking she could just take my place in line.
I didn't take anyone's place in line. I've been waiting here patiently.
My gosh, waiting patiently? You mean standing there judging me while I was trying to do my shopping?
Please, let's not make this more complicated than it needs to be.
Complicated? It's simple, really. I was here first, she's trying to cut. That's it.
It's not about cutting. It's about following the rules.
Okay, and
being respectful.
But respect goes both ways, okay? We need to handle this with some civility.
Civility? You want civility? Then tell her to step aside and just let me finish my purchase.
Okay, let's do that. I'll assist both of you as quickly as I can. Ma'am, can I see your items, please?
About time. Here. Just these few things, and please make it quick.
Sure thing. Let me just scan these for you. And ma'am, I'll take yours as well.
Oh my gosh, okay, just hurry up. This whole situation has been a waste of time. And for the record, this policy is a joke. People like her don't belong in stores like this.
You don't know anything about me. So why do you keep judging me?
Please, just look at you. You don't fit in here.
Ma'am, please, we do not tolerate this kind of discrimination in my store.
Thank you, John. I really appreciate you handling this.
Appreciate? What do you know about appreciation? You're just lucky they're on your side.
You know what, ma'am? Can you please just leave before I have to call the police?
Fine. I'm leaving, but you haven't heard the end of this.
Okay. Alrighty, bye ma'am. Have a nice day. Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, right,
See
whatever.
you later. Alrighty. Good Lord.
Thank you for standing up for me. You know, that was really kind of you.
You know, nobody should be treated like that. I mean, we're all just people trying to get by, right? Now, let's, you know what? I'm actually just gonna give you our employee discount for the day.
What? Oh, that is so kind of you.
No problem. Let's get you checked out.
This day just keeps getting better.
This is ridiculous. Why isn't the desk open yet? I mean, come on, we have places to be.
Excuse me. I was here first. I've been waiting for several minutes.
Can't you see I'm in a hurry? I don't have time to stand around all day.
I know, but we all have to wait our turn. That's how a line works.
Lines? Really? You're gonna lecture me about lines? I have a flight to catch and I'm not standing here wasting time because someone can't do their job properly.
Look, we're all catching flights. We're all in the same boat here. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you get to cut the line.
Please, I didn't even see you there. You're making a big deal out of nothing. I'm just trying to get to my destination.
Making a big deal? You shoved past me. How could you not see me? It's not fair for everyone else who has got to wait patiently.
Fair? Life isn't fair, buddy. I have important things to do. If you want to stand around all day, be my guest. But I'm not.
Important things. Like the rest of us don't. We all have schedules, ma'am. Cutting in line isn't gonna make the desk open any faster.
Give me a break. You're acting like I committed a crime. It's just one spot in line. Get over it.
No, it's about respect. respect for other people's time. Just because you think you're more important doesn't mean you get special treatment.
Respect? I'll tell you what's disrespectful. This whole setup. We're paying customers and we shouldn't have to wait like this.
We all paid for our tickets. We're all here for the same reason. Skipping in line isn't gonna make them open the desk any sooner.
Well, maybe if enough of us complain, they'll get their act together. This is just poor service, plain and simple.
Complaining is one thing, but cutting in line and being rude to other passengers isn't the way to go about it.
Rude? You don't know the half of it. I've been traveling for over 20 hours and I'm exhausted. I just want to get through this and get on my flight.
We are all tired. We all want to get through this smoothly, but there are rules for a reason.
Fine, whatever. If it means that much to you, I'll wait. But don't expect me to be happy about it.
I don't expect you to be happy, just fair. That's all anyone's asking for.
Fair, right. Like this whole situation is fair. Standing in line for who knows how long because someone can't do their job on time.
They have specific hours to open, we all know that. Just be patient.
Patient? Easy for you to say. You're not the one with a tight schedule and no time to spare.
Actually, I do have a tight schedule. We all do. But cutting in line isn't gonna help any of us.
Rules, rules, rules. That's all I hear. I just want to get on my flight and go home.
And you will, just like the rest of us. We're all in this together.
Finally! What took you so long? Do you have any idea how long we've been standing here?
Good morning, ma'am. You know we have specific hours to open, and I'm right on time.
Right on time? Are you serious? I've been here for at least 10 minutes waiting. This is ridiculous. Don't you guys care about customer service at all?
I mean, I understand it can be frustrating to wait, but we open at scheduled times. Listen, I even spilled some coffee on my shoe and had to change into these Crocs. I'm not late, I assure you.
Frustrating? That's an understatement. This is unacceptable. I have a tight schedule and lots to do before the flight.
Listen, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am, but the schedule is made to ensure everything runs smoothly. We're doing our best to help everyone as quickly as possible.
Doing your best? Well, your best isn't good enough. People like you are always late, always making excuses. It's infuriating.
I'm sorry you feel that way. All right, let's just get you checked in so you can catch your flight on time.
You don't get it, do you? This isn't just about me. It's about the principal. I shouldn't have to wait because someone can't be bothered to show up on time.
I do get it, ma'am. I understand you're upset, but please, let's proceed with the check-in so we can all move forward.
Move forward? How am I supposed to move forward?
Yeah, hey, it's Murphy. Let's get some security over here. Gate H, Tex Airlines, Flight 745.
The lack of professionalism is astounding.
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am. Truly, I am. If there's anything else I can do to make your experience better, please let me know.
Yeah, you can start by opening up on time and providing better service. This is just ridiculous. I don't know how you expect people to stay calm in situations like this.
I will absolutely take your feedback to the management. Now, can we please proceed with your check-in, because people are waiting.
Feedback to management? Do you think they actually care? They're probably just as bad as you are, always making excuses, never taking responsibility.
I assure you that we all take our job seriously and aim to provide the best service possible.
Fine. Whatever. Just hurry up.
All right, can I have your ticket and ID, please?
Here. Make it quick.
Please bear with me for a moment.
Bear with you? I've been bearing with you for far too long already. Get it done.
Ma'am, I'm processing it now. It'll just take a minute. The system's booting up. It's almost there.
Almost there. Do you realize how ridiculous you sound? This is why people like you shouldn't be in charge of anything important.
I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am. It's done. Here's your boarding pass. Have a safe flight.
Finally. And don't think I won't be filing a complaint about this. This is the worst service I've ever experienced.
That's unacceptable. I think you said enough.
And who do you think you are?
I'm the airport director. I was on my way to my vacation, but I guess I'm going to have to work today. I was just called by security and they'll have to escort you out for your behavior.
The airport director? Really? That's not real. And even if you are, this is how you run things around here? By throwing out paying customers?
Yeah, really. And we don't tolerate disrespect or racism. Your behavior has been out of line since you arrived.
Out of line? You gotta be kidding me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm just trying to get on my flight.
You cut the line. You disrespected everyone else waiting, and then you made racist remarks. That's more than enough to have you removed.
racist remarks. I was just speaking the truth. If you can't handle that, maybe you shouldn't be in charge.
Speaking the truth. Your comments were offensive and inappropriate. We have zero tolerance for that of any kind of behavior around here.
Oh, please. Everyone's so sensitive these days. You can't say anything without someone getting offended.
It's not about being sensitive. It's about basic human decency and respect, something you seem to be lacking.
Decency and respect? You're throwing me out for trying to get on my flight. That's not very decent or respectful, is it?
We're throwing you out because you've been causing a disruption and you're being offensive. There's a difference.
This is ridiculous. I have rights, you know? You can't just throw me out because you don't like what I say.
Actually, I can. You agreed to follow our rules when you purchased our ticket, and you've broken several of our protocols.
Rules? What rules? I didn't agree to be treated like this.
The rules about treating staff and other passengers with respect. The rules about waiting your turn. The rules about not making racist comments. Those kind of rules.
I'll have you know, I'm going to call my lawyer about this. This is discrimination.
You are free to call whoever you would like. But right now, you need to leave. Security's on their way.
Oh, great. This is just perfect. You're treating me like a criminal for trying to get on my flight.
We are treating you like someone who's causing a problem and needs to be removed. There's a difference.
You're making a big mistake. I'll have your job for this. Mark my words.
You're welcome to try it. But for now, I need you to leave.
I can't believe this. This is the worst airport I've ever been to. You people are unbelievable.
We are just doing our jobs, ma'am, and part of that is ensuring a safe and respectful environment for everyone.
Safe and respectful? You're throwing me out for no reason. How is that safe or respectful?
You've done plenty wrong. And now it's time for you to go. Security will escort you out.
I can't believe this. I'm gonna make sure everyone hears about how I was treated here. This is unacceptable.
We're treating you the way your behavior warrants. Now please, leave the airport.
I won't forget this. You'll regret treating me like this.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Have a safe journey, wherever you're going next.
This is unbelievable. I'll have your job for this. You haven't heard the last of me.
We wish you a pleasant flight toward the exit of this airport. We hope you won't be late.
I can't believe this. This is the worst experience I've ever had. You people are a joke.
Have a good day, ma'am. Safe travels.
Oh, that's a little heavier than I thought. There's gotta be room around here somewhere.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need to deal with your bag immediately. You're blocking the aisle.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to find a spot for my suitcase. All these compartments seem to be full.
That's a rather large suitcase for a carry-on, don't you think? Maybe next time consider checking it.
Fits within the size limit. Measured it at home. I just need to put it somewhere.
Oh, did you now? Well, I'm sorry to say, but finding space for your oversized luggage is not gonna be easy. You'll need to sort that out quickly.
Is there perhaps space in a compartment further up on the plane?
Look, this isn't a puzzle game. If you can't find space, you'll have to check it. And yes, that will cost extra.
I understand, but I'd really rather prefer to keep it with me. It has some really important items.
Okay, well, important or not, rules are rules. We can't delay the entire flight for one sad passenger.
Maybe I could shuffle things around in my compartment, make some room.
Well, aren't you just a knight in shining armor? Don't you think if it was that easy, I would have already done it?
Hey, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, well, your attempt to help is wasting all of our time. So why don't you just buckle your seatbelt and stop talking?
Hey, there's no need to talk to this man like that.
All right, ma'am, look, my patience is running thin. Stop trying to change the subject.
He was just offering to help. I would really like to find some space in the cabin for this bag.
Ma'am, I'm telling you now, it's not going to happen. Make your decision now. Check it or leave it on the plane. And from the way you're dressed, I can tell you right now that the cost will be a deciding factor for you. So I'll just go ahead and let you know it's going to be $50.
How I'm dressed. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just giving you all the information you might want before making the decision, miss. So what's it going to be?
Fine. I'll pay the extra fee, but I must say that this is quite the inconvenience.
Really? And you don't think it's an inconvenience for me to now have to carry this bag off of the plane because you tried to pack more than you're allowed to?
Again, this bag is not oversized.
Of course it isn't, but people should know their limits. Now please, take your seat.
Something wrong with you.
Yes. Oh, hi. You again.
Hi, yes, me again. I was just wondering how I could get one of those meals, like the one you just gave to that passenger right there.
All of our in-flight meals have to be pre-ordered prior to the departure date. Did you order one when you bought your ticket?
No.
Then there's no meal for you. Sorry.
Really? So there's no way that you could check to see if there was an extra meal by any chance? I would gladly pay for it right now.
Ma'am, I'm telling you right now, as politely as I possibly can, please don't make me repeat myself for a third time. There is no meal for you. Got it?
I understand. But what about snacks, like cookies or juice? Surely the flight must have some kind of in-flight purchase options.
You know, I really don't have time for this. We have standards here, and quite frankly, you're just not meeting them.
I'm not asking for much. Just some juice, some cookies. It's a simple request.
Simple? Maybe for someone who doesn't understand the value of $1. Look around you. Do you really think you fit in here?
My fitting in shouldn't have anything to do with the service I receive.
But it does. You see, when people like you board the plane, you take up space. Space that could be used by someone more deserving.
Are you saying that I'm not deserving of basic courtesy?
Exactly. You're taking up precious space on this flight, space that could be occupied by someone who wouldn't be such a burden.
I don't believe I'm a burden to anyone.
Of course you don't. You people never do. You come in here with your oversized luggage and your lack of manners, and you expect to be treated like royalty.
All I asked for was some juice and some cookies.
Juice and cookies. Honestly, it's like dealing with a child. You don't get it, do you? This isn't some budget airline where we just hand out snacks like candy. This is premium service for premium people.
I see. So my money is good enough, but I am not.
Now you're getting it. Your money might buy you a seat, but it doesn't buy you class. And unfortunately for you, we cater to a class above yours.
Miss, may I have a moment of your time, please?
What? What are you still doing here? Ma'am, everyone has deplaned, and so should you.
Yeah, well, I have something that I would like to discuss with you.
Okay, look, if this is about the meal service again, I already told you we don't cater to...
Actually, it's about something else. I wanted to discuss your behavior during this flight.
Okay, my behavior? Look, I'm just doing my job, lady.
Your job is to provide service to all passengers, regardless of their perceived status. Your attitude and remarks were not only unprofessional, but also deeply offensive.
Look, I call it like I see it, and if you can't afford to fly properly, maybe you shouldn't be flying at all.
That's exactly the attitude I'm talking about. Do you realize how damaging such a mindset can be? Not just to the passengers, but to the reputation of this airline.
Oh, so what, now you're an expert on running an airline? Please, you don't look like you've even run anything bigger than a lemonade stand.
Actually, I do have some experience in that arena. You see, I'm Tessa Myers, the CEO of this airline.
Okay. You, the CEO, really? That might have been the funniest thing I've heard all day.
That's funny, but I'm being serious.
Oh, okay, yeah, and what, I'm the Queen of England. So why don't you and your raggedy clothes and your greasy hair get off my plane before I call security?
If I'm not the CEO, then how would I know that your name is Rachel Lynn? That you've been with this airline for 3 years, and that just last month, you've had 3 separate passengers file a complaint against you.
But how did you know all that?
Because I'm the CEO!
You're lying. You can't be.
Yes, I am. And this was a test flight to evaluate the quality of service our passengers receive.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Your apologies won't suffice, Rachel. Your behavior was unacceptable. It's clear to me that you have a deep-seated prejudice and a lack of respect for people you deem beneath you. The complaints that we've received about you, they are incredibly concerning.
No, but I was just trying to do my job.
I get that, but there's a way to properly go about it, especially in regards to your attitude. You know why I intentionally chose to wear what I wore today?
No, I'm not sure.
Because all of the complaints filed against you have been from passengers with a lower economic status. Your job is to provide excellent customer service to all passengers, regardless of their economic background.
Look, miss, I assure you, I wasn't consciously trying to discriminate against anybody.
Intentional or not, it doesn't excuse your prejudiced behavior, Rachel. Every passenger deserves to be treated with respect. It's not about how much they paid for their ticket. It's about providing a positive experience for everyone.
Look, please just give me another chance. I didn't mean any harm. I can change.
It is far too late for second chances. Your actions today spoke volumes on your character. We can't have someone with your attitude representing our airline.
But this job is everything to me. Please, I need this job.
Well, you should have thought of that before treating a passenger with such disrespect. I have no choice but to terminate your employment effective immediately.
What? But this isn't fair!
I hope you reflect on this and learn that every person deserves respect, regardless of their background or appearance. That's the standard we uphold here.
Excuse me, miss. The flight is about to depart soon. I must insist that you take your seat.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm so sorry. Is this 23A?
What does it say on the markings on top of that seat? Yes, of course, it's 23A. Now, please, we don't have time for your delaying.
I do see that it's 23A. I'm just a little confused, to be honest. I had booked a seat with more legroom and space. These are looking pretty small to me.
Yeah, well, what you have on your ticket is what you get. So let's just stop this back and forth and go ahead and sit down for me, all right? I really don't want to ask you a third time.
But I paid for the seat with more legroom. There has to be some kind of confusion. They're printing out my ticket. Is there any way I could just show you the receipt and you could bring me to the correct spot?
Ma'am, all the seats on this flight are the same size, with the exception of business class. So unless you're telling me that you got a business class ticket, which I am not entirely convinced you did, this is the seat that you get, all right?
I really don't mean to cause any trouble. It's just, I know I'll be a lot more comfortable in a seat with more room. This is my first time flying, and I'm a little confused on how this all works, to be honest. Maybe I do have a business class ticket. I don't know. Can I just show you this?
Fine, but make it quick. Yeah, no, just as I expected, you don't have a business class ticket.
Oh, well, what on earth did I buy?
Ma'am, you got an economy deluxe ticket, which does not exist for this flight. So just go ahead and sit down now.
That's odd, because why would they sell an economy deluxe ticket for a flight that doesn't have it?
How should I know? Some computer error, whatever. It's above my pay grade. What I can tell you though is if you don't sit down the next 30 seconds, I'm going to have to remove you off of this flight.
Well, how much would it be for me to upgrade this ticket of mine to business class?
A decent amount.
Well, it sounds like I don't have much of a choice, so whatever it is, I'm willing to pay it.
Really? You have money like that?
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing, you just fit the profile of someone who would prefer the economy class price.
All right, well, I don't know what that means, but could you just show me to an open seat in business class, please?
You know, I wouldn't have expected you to spend that kind of money if you just maybe change some of your lifestyle habits.
My habits and physical needs are none of your concern, and frankly, I'm starting to feel a little judged by your tone.
Whoa, hey, Don't get an attitude with me. I'm just saying.
Okay, could you please just show me to a business class seat? I'm happy to pay for it.
Fine. Right this way.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I help you with that?
That would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. There. Alrighty.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Sure does.
Thank you for your help. It's my first time flying and I definitely overpacked.
No worries. I get it. So, first time flying, huh? 14-hour flight to London is a pretty big first-time experience, I must say.
Yeah, I kind of jumped right into the deep end and I'm realizing my sister just moved to London and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to visit her. This has definitely become a bigger ordeal than I thought it would be, though.
Oh, how come? I actually work in the aviation industry. I'm always interested to hear people's experiences and, how we can improve.
It's nothing really, it's just the ticket I purchased didn't turn out to be what I thought it would be, and now I think it's going to cost me a little more than I expected, and the flight attendant seemed pretty grumpy, but maybe they're just having a bad day.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. For your first experience hasn't been the best, but I hope everything from here on out meets your expectations.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Do you fly often?
Yeah, I do. Maybe a little too much, to be honest, but it's all part of the job. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Carter.
Hi Carter, I'm Jill. It's nice to meet you. It's nice seeing a friendly face in the midst of all this.
Well, I mean, basic human decency should be the default, you know what I mean? It's very nice to meet you, Jill. I hope you have a great rest of your flight and an incredible time in London with your sister, huh?
Thank you, Carter. You too.
Oh, hi. You again. What do you need now?
Hi, I was wondering if I could get a Coke and a bag of chips, please?
Really? You want Coke and chips?
Yes, please.
Okay, lady. I feel terrible telling you this, but that's definitely not the snack you should be going for.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, we have some lighter options for you to choose from. I think they'll be a little bit more beneficial.
I don't think I appreciate what you're insinuating.
Yeah, well, I'm sure your doctor would appreciate what I'm telling you. All I'm saying is we have incredible salad options that I think you would appreciate.
Okay, listen. You've been rude and making extremely uncalled for remarks about my weight from the moment I stepped on this flight. I really don't appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just saying it like how I see it, all right? You just clearly haven't taken a look at yourself in the mirror for a while. Because if you did, you wouldn't be in this mess having to pay extra for a larger seat.
My body is for me and myself alone to worry about. Your body shaming me like this is frankly deplorable behavior.
I don't care what your opinion is. You don't even have the discipline to take care of yourself. Why would anything you have to say about me even matter?
Oh yeah, well, you might not care, but I'm sure your manager would.
Yeah, except he's never gonna hear about this because your petty little complaint is gonna get lost in a sea of tasks. I'll make sure of it.
You know, ma'am, everyone has value and worth no matter what they look like. Your prejudiced behavior is creating a toxic environment for everybody.
Boo-hoo. Cry me a river. I don't care what you or anyone like you says, because as far as I'm concerned, you're just taking up space.
Ma'am, what did I ever do to you to warrant this type of disrespect?
You want the truth? All right, I'll tell you. Frankly, you make me sick. When I look at you, I see someone undisciplined, just throwing their life away with bad habits.
Okay, that's it. I've heard enough.
Sir, what are you doing? This is none of your business.
No, I can't just sit here and listen to you berate this lady. Okay, your behavior is unacceptable and wrong.
Listen, sir, You don't have a right to tell me what I can or can't do or what I should and shouldn't say. So mind your business.
Oh, and you do? You're over here telling this lady all these hurtful things about her when you don't even know who she really is.
Yeah, because I don't care who she really is. Seeing what she looks like just tells me everything that I need to know.
How could you judge someone based on their appearance like that? How would you feel if someone judged you without getting to know you first, huh?
I would feel like that was normal and the expectation. Look, we all choose to present ourselves in a certain way, and we all understand what we're going to be judged for. It's just basic sociology.
No, that doesn't give anyone the right to be cruel and discriminatory. Okay, we all have different backgrounds, we all have different histories and goals in life. To boil all that down to just appearance really shows how shallow your worldview is.
So you're calling me shallow now? Well, guess what? This world runs on appearances. How do you think I even got this job? It's because I look great.
Honestly, I really don't know how you were able to get this job, but one thing is for sure. I can tell you that you won't be keeping it.
Oh yeah, so what are you gonna do? Talk to my manager too? Guess what? She threatened that 2 minutes ago, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Good luck, because it's your word against mine.
Actually, I won't really be needing to tell anyone because I'll just do it myself.
What do you mean?
I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Carter Breach. I'm the CEO of Novalink Enterprises, the chain of airlines that Sapphire is a part of.
You've got to be joking.
Oh, I assure you that I'm not. Furthermore, I'm not joking either about your employment with us. Congratulations, you're fired.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Please, this is just a big misunderstanding, Mr. Breach. I promise I am an incredible flight attendant. This was just an outlier.
We should be treating all customers with respect, no matter who they are. Your behavior has clearly shown that you are a terrible person with no kindness or empathy, or essential qualities to being a good flight attendant. Now, just get out of my sight. Expect to hear from the airlines first thing when we land.
This is so unfair.
I'm so sorry that you had to experience that.
Thank you for saying something. It means a lot.
I couldn't just sit by idly and listen to all the incredibly hurtful things that woman was saying to you.
I'm just glad she won't be able to treat anyone else like that ever again.
You're darn right she won't. And listen, as a formal apology, please email me the flight details from your return trip from London, and I would love to make it complimentary from the airlines.
Wow, really? That's so incredible. Thank you.
Of course, it's the least we can do. And hey, thank you for choosing Sapphire Airlines. We hope to have you back really soon.